Shows that make you laugh. Shows that make you think. Music that moves you. It could only be one place. Universal Broadcasting Network. Tune in at ubnradio.com.
Heidi Selexa, out of the friend zone.
Name is Heidi Selexa. The world revolves around a smile.
I bought a super pretty pink bikini this weekend to match my super pretty pink lipstick.
Oh, but being in a new relationship is so fun. Like talking to him on the phone and you talk for hours and then finally like somebody has to get off the phone. So you're like, bye. No, you hang up. You hang up first. Hello? So then you have to call him back a 5th time and then the 6th time. And so then the 7th time, you just can't stop hitting redial. And then you break up.
Let's see if I can pick up a gay guy. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. You're cute. You're welcome. Do you want to be my friend? You're obviously committed and somebody's a little jealous of somebody. Did you see that? Like, I can't believe you didn't just say, yeah, why don't you just come here? Because they have another token gay girl. Hi, God, it's me again. I tried to call you earlier, but you didn't answer your phone. It went right to the voicemail.
She's got the giggle. She's got the wiggle.
Happy birthday to me, part 2. Do you ever sit there alone at night and wonder what you're doing? Do you ever wonder, is somebody supposed to be here with me? Am I meant to be alone? Or the person that's with you? Is there somebody better out there for me? I mean, it gets very complicated, and you don't often know why you choose things. As you know, this is a show to help men understand what women want because they don't know. And thank you, sweetie. Well, I've trained you well. Don't forget to refill me. Okay, back to you. So the thing is oftentimes we go through life out of alignment. We're not in position for the right person. We wonder, oh my God, am I being punished? Is the world against me? Oh my God, it's not God, it's Satan. Okay. No, it's not. It's that you're out of alignment. You're not actually really authentic with yourself and doing what you're supposed to do in life. So the next time you wonder what you're doing with yourself and who you're with, sometimes it's really all about who's there for you because that's really your friend. You know, that's the one who loves you. And sometimes you need to step down and say, you know, I just think of him as a friend, and that's how it's going to be. But either way, it's nice to have somebody always there for you. I'm Heidi Selexa, and there's another happy Heidi thought. Is being in alignment. It's like being with your soulmate at the right time and at the right place. It's orgasmic, like the two of them who just sang the song. And then there's the third wheel, Frank, but he's not a wheel.
He's not a wheel.
Clinton
This is a tripod here.
This is Lori, and Lori Pascalino is my singer for my show, and I picked her up out of a piano bar. Mm-hmm. I almost said out of a gay bar. But
Well, you wouldn't be too far off, though, would you?
no, I wouldn't. No. And being that I was dating a gay guy who brought me to the piano bar when I met Lori, that would be, appropriate. And, Frank Greenfield, I didn't know what to call you. You know, you have all these different last names and,
That's Mr. DeVille right there.
Well, and also, I mean, Frank, he's a producer. If you're just tuning into the program, works with Beyonce and Usher, Frank Greenfield, I just DeVille and, Peabody and, Selexa, whatever. It's like making up names, Page's last name. It's like the whole thing, Frank has 10,000 last names, but you're amazingly talented.
Thank you.
And you've done a lot of stuff. And you really know talent. And I'm glad that you got the goosebumps when you heard Lori sing.
Yeah.
And I brought her on my show because she's fabulous and Clint's fabulous. I feel like they're the male and female version of each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Except, Clint brushes in his hair and has to, oh my God, it's like straight.
Oh,
it's
come
just
on.
straight. Oh my God, I need my gel. And then Lori's like, I don't care, just go ahead and turn the mic on.
I do not brush my hair.
And that's the thing, is like,
I never, it was just these past couple of days that I was like, I'm so tired of I never brush my hair. I never comb it,
Sweetie,
whatever.
you're Filipino and your hair is straight, okay? So if you want curls, just do the little, permy thing.
I'm not gonna get a perm.
See, okay, now he's not going to get a perm, but he'll make his own. You know, he's not gay, but he likes curls. No, I'm kidding. So anyway, okay, shut up because we want to hear you guys all sing and do your craft. So just stop talking. That's my job.
My voice teachers used to say that.
Oh, really? See, I'm really good at talking. Nobody ever tells me to shut up, except my brothers. Anyway, so thank you so much for coming on the program today. And the thing is sometimes when you think the person that you're friends with is just a friend, or that the person you're friends with likes you more than you like them, or that the person you're friends with would never be somebody you'd ever be interested in, or that the person you're friends with really needs to stay a friend. You're not attracted to him. Not going to happen.
Yeah.
It's never going to happen. It happens all the time with me. I smile and or I breathe, and then all of a sudden, it's like I'm supposed to marry them, and they, I owe them my life. It's hello. But anyway, the thing is I am a songwriter, Frank, and I have brought something for you. I have written a song, and it was robbed from me as a child, and I would like to show you on camera this song. If you notice, this is one of those pads of paper that your parents keep on the counter from like the realtor, It's like the local realtor. If in case you want to move, call Kitty Johnson. And then, the kids come home from school and they're, Googling on it, or like your parents are like, just don't make a mess and write on this pad of paper. You know what I mean? But here's my little thing. I love you very much, and you love me very much. And you love me, and I love you. We're a happy family. I'm sorry. I wrote the Barney song. I did. I have to tell you that. I did. I wrote it, right? Okay. People steal from me all the time. It started then, or before that. I'm sure I invented something else I don't even know of. Then these little smiley faces. Did you ever see smiley faces? I did a whole entire pad of smiley faces.
Those
Okay.
faces look like they have no smiles.
Emoji stole from me. I did it because that's how I felt as a child. I did a whole pad of Kitty Johnson's paper with
There was
smiley.
the happy face, the sad face,
Yeah,
the
I know
angry
them. I
face,
did it,
the constipated face.
I hate mommy today. I don't know if you can even see on the, I hope so, but I had to make a photocopy.
That's funny.
You know what I mean? So I did it. Emoji stole from me. So I'm a millionaire and a billionaire. It's just, they have the money and I don't like it. Sometimes do you feel like that? Do you feel like you've met the right person and it was just the wrong timing or the wrong place? Like that is really horrid. And it's happened several times. I've been proposed to 5 or 6 times. Well, I don't know if you count that one as one. But anyway, I only said yes once. And that was because, it was just time. So I didn't love him. And, he was an idiot. But anyway, back to you guys. No, I mean, really, he was like furry and hairy and stinky and sweaty.
I love that he was both furry and hairy.
Remember? Yeah, I mean, he
Did
was
he have dandruff? Like, were you allergic? Did you sneeze? Is the problem?
his dander.
Yeah. I had a problem. He was very dirty. His house was filthy.
Oh no, that's not all right.
And if any of you know how clean I am, okay, Lori, by the way, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy singing schedule and is a superstar, and you're amazingly talented.
Thank you.
To come into my apartment and take the load off of me, and she actually redecorated my place. And Clint taped it today. I don't know if he has a cell phone anymore because he doesn't know where things are. No, he's a sweetheart. I love you, Clint. I just like to make fun of you because I'm like, sweetie, wake up. Oh wait, we
It's
have
there. The video is there. I recorded it.
Oh, on my phone? It's on my.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's funny is I went to Dr. Thede, my sponsor, yesterday, and his assistant nurse, whatever, I don't know what her job title is, but she's a sweetheart and she's super sexy and pretty, and she's going to come on the show, and she loves teeth and mouths. and diseases apparently. But no, I'm kidding. She's like, oh, I don't want to go through your photos. I'm like, did you just say that in front of Dr. Thede? I'm so embarrassed. I don't have any naked photos on my phone. I'm not even seeing anyone because it's Heidi time. I'm all centered and healthy and ready for a healthy relationship. I took this time for me and I redid my place and I got my apartment ready for love. Is your living environment ready for love? Remember we had Kaylin, Rosenberg who was on, and she's also an actress, but we didn't know that at the time that she's got a big film coming out. She's all about, getting people ready for love, which is very humble of her to be in a big movie coming out and to do this. But she comes on the show and she said, I'm going to come over your place. But, that kind of got me inspired to redo it. It's taken 5 months. It was too much. I should not have ever tried it by myself. I have no idea, Clint, where your video is. I don't even know where.
It's there.
Oh, here it is. Okay. It's probably way too long. It's 8 minutes. We cannot play that.
It's a.
It's
8 minutes?
ridiculous. Yeah.
It's not 8 minutes.
Are you sure? It says 5 minutes and 12 seconds.
Which is not 8 minutes.
So, I mean, it's.
She said it in front of him. I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah, why don't we shut me off and I'll put the phone up, But anyway, the thing is you have to be in the right environment and you have to be ready for the right situation because it could be the right person, but you could be in the wrong situation. It could be the wrong person in the right situation. All you need to do is swap the person out. And that's why people are like, oh my God, can you believe she left her husband after so many years? Or, all of a sudden they were just friends and she always said she wasn't attracted to him and then all of a sudden they're together. But the one thing that you need to know is as long as you're centered and cool with yourself, it's all cool. You know what I mean? But don't ever try to make someone like you. Don't ever chase someone down the hallway. Don't ever, follow them around the grocery store or to their car. Don't ever get creepy and be a predator. I mean, guys think that this is normal. Don't go touching a woman if you're a handyman and you're working at her house and tell her to calm down on her shoulder because she's irritated that you're not working fast enough. Hello?
Don't
They
have you
came
holding a gun
into my
in your profile.
house. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm trained weapon. I know how to shoot. And a fighter. I'm a combat fighter. I have weapons. I'm totally trained. Like, I know what to do.
Yeah.
I jog at night. I'm not afraid. I will beat the hell out of any guy who touches me wrong, except the creepy handyman in my apartment that caught me off guard. And I said, what the hell do I do when I just want the last shelf hung? You know how, like, you're driving in a car? You're almost home and you've been in the car for hours and you just want to get home. You've been in traffic for hours. You're like, just get me the hell home. Just get me the hell home. Just get me the hell home. That's how it was like. I'm like, just hang the damn shelf. And it was like, to get the guy to hang the damn shelf was absurd. Like he thought I should owe him my life and my time. Like I should be his girlfriend. What the hell? I hired you as a handyman through a company. So anyway, they fired him and then refunded my money. And now he texted and said he's going to sue me and take me to court. And because I lied and he can't get a job because of my slander. And so the company said, no, that's not true. We've had other complaints. And they called him and they did a cease and desist order against him. I was just afraid he was going to come over in the middle of the night and try to sneak in my window. But you can't do that because I don't live on the first floor and the neighbors are too close. And I'm combat and weapon trained. You don't really want to mess with me. And I can be crazy. So back to you guys.
And there's too many hiding places in your apartment.
There is, yes. And there's a reason for that. And when I come home, I do look under the bed. Do you look under the bed and in the closet? Yeah. Lori?
No.
You have a dog.
I have a dog, but I think that a good little pat behind the ear would win over any burglar or.
Well, I'll just show you one move and you'll be fine.
Great. I mean, that's good. I also live in West Hollywood.
Yeah, so there's gay guys.
Nobody is interested in me there. So
Yeah.
I feel very safe. I feel
right?
good, surrounded. Now, like if I were to be so bold as to say I had a fan base, it would be entirely gay men and the elderly. So I am well surrounded by people who take no shit from anyone.
And right. And
Yeah.
Or they're never mind.
And I'm sure if someone did break in your place in West Hollywood, a rear naked chokehold will suffice. So
That's right.
So what I'm saying, back to me and then the show besides the old people. No, I'm kidding. No, really, you should surround yourself in an environment that's safe. Live
Sure.
in a safe environment.
Yeah.
You do, however, not live on the second floor. And
No, I do live on the first floor.
I did not like that when I came over.
Yeah.
I
live on the first floor.
That's what
Yeah,
she
I don't know what to
chose.
tell you.
If you're a woman on the first floor, you get sharp objects and you use them as decorating devices.
I do.
See,
Have you seen my magnetic knife strip on my?
Lori, I have one because of you. Thank you.
That's right.
Lori trained me.
I need to get one.
I'd like.
They
I mean,
sell them at
Lori.
IKEA.
Lori did. Jarvis. She did a fabulous job in my. He has not seen it.
I've seen it. It's great.
You've seen it, Paige.
Yeah.
And he saw it. Frank has not seen it, but Clinton. I mean, whatever. Sweetie over there. I'm like all confused with the. So here's the deal: is Lori knows how to decorate in a way that's functional, and she came in my place and she did a fabulous job. And then people come over and they don't want to leave now, and there's a problem with that. When your place is sexy and great and functional, now all of a sudden I don't even want to leave. It's like I have my own beach in my house. I have I made like 9 different areas.
Yeah.
So, so you guys are gonna do a happy birthday song for me.
Yeah.
Or, I'm going to make you sing I Will Always Love You Again.
I'm not going to do that again.
Not even for me? Damn it.
Especially not for you.
Every time I see her, I say, Lori, just one verse, just one verse. And so, I just feel like you guys are really amazingly talented, but I just want to, shut you out and focus on Paige for a second.
Yes.
If that's okay. Can we get to Paige?
Yes.
Paige is amazing. She actually has everyone's amazing to me except me. I'm amazing.
amazing.
I just don't brag. I mean, I do, but whatever. So you do sound effects in films and TV that we always wonder, like, how the heck do they do that? And we actually think it's a real bird that flies by the window, and the wings are flapping by, and we're like, oh, look at all the birds.
Feather duster.
Right? It's a feathered. Well, why don't you show us what you have? She's a Foley artist, and she's won 2 Emmys, or 1 Emmy, or 6 or 10, or can I go ahead and how many Emmys?
A lot. 2 Emmys and a lot
also,
of Golden Rails.
I'm going to take your. Can I have your award? I'm so excited.
This is
going to be my award. Except, is this for?
This is a Golden Reel Award.
So is that only for sound? Is this only for Foley artists?
It's for a Foley. Yeah, that's just for me.
So like me,
I did that alone.
So-
I won that by myself.
So me as a performer
As
or
a Foley artist, you would get that.
an actress, or I have my own TV show or whatever. Like I would get an Emmy, not a Foley. I would not get this one. Is this not for me?
No, you would get an Emmy,
I would get an Emmy.
but this is just as good, really.
yeah, no, I know it is, but I don't know like how I can get one of these. What
It
do I
looks
need
like
to-
it has a lot of weight on it.
It's heavy.
Pretty
Yeah.
heavy. What can I do to win one of these?
You can be a sound editor, a Foley artist, a music supervisor. You would get that. Music editor.
So here it is. Golden Reel Awards 2005, Foley Artist, Direct to Video, Arc the Movie, Paige Pollock.
Yeah, and I had to
Wow.
wear ski boots and walk this monster in this video 2-hour movie.
So how many days and hours
It
were
was
you?
3 days. That was it, and that was just the feet, the footsteps with snow boots. I mean, my legs got really in shape, in dirt.
In 3 days. So it was like me at the last Fish concert when I accidentally didn't know that I ate a brownie that may or may not have had a shroom in it. And I walked
Fish
through,
concert?
I went to the last one apparently in Vermont years ago, and I walked through the mud, and it was really. I mean, it was the worst rain in the world, and it was like I thought it was the funnest time. Apparently, it was the brownie, but I couldn't get my feet out. So it's like it's like quicksand, and I thought it was fun and mushy, and I was just really going for a fun mushy ride.
Heavy in dirt if it's wet, and then I had ski boots on my legs, so it's like ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
How many out? Like, did you eat to get energy? Or?
I got a lunch break, and
And then you just got.
yeah, even now I do a Disney show where this kid, they speed up the film and he runs everywhere top speed, and I have to do my feet like that.
Oh my gosh! So you actually
That is
follow
really
him, or?
cool.
Yeah, I have to walk all the people, different tracks, like music tracks, and I walk each
Like when you're in the
character.
studio.
And
Yeah,
it's pretty insane.
I can't believe that. Like, I wouldn't even know. Like, if somebody said, "Hey, can you do a da 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 sound?" I'd be like, I have no idea
Yeah, I would know immediately
how to
if
do
I
it.
have to do it. Yeah.
So, but what I'm asking you, what I've asked you, on part one, 2 hours ago before we were, buzzed off the wine and cookies that Lori gave us.
I
there's a lot
provided
of
the
sugar.
cookies for the record.
It's a lot of sugar.
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, I provided the wine and the snacks, but I forgot the other 10 bottles at home, or Clint did. Anyway,
So he can come to your
I would like
apartment.
to know. Yeah, so I would
Birthday
like to know, like,
ruins.
how did you know that you could actually make the footsteps and the horse sounds and the feathers and the boy running through the thing? Like, how would you even know that, Lori? Would you even know how to do that?
I gotta go with no, Heidi.
Yeah, exactly. So it's definitely a gift.
Well, no, I had to watch people. There's no school for doing it. I watched other people do it, and then I was thrown into it, because they needed somebody.
Okay,
And I
so-
wasn't good at it for 5 years. I couldn't be
But you got
comfortable.
paid for it, though.
Yeah, but I had to get comfortable in shoes and sound natural because you have to roll your feet and move in place. And when I first did it, I would walk towards the mic and hit the mic. But now you have to stand in place and do it. And I have a bag of shoes that I've used for 20 years.
Oh, really? The
different
same
types
shoes?
of sounds, right?
But I can make one shoe sound like 5 different people walking on different sides of the
Oh
shoe.
my gosh.
and
Okay,
different-
so do something. I know you just brought the feather thing, but
I just brought.
do you want my shoe? Can you take my shoe that I have on?
No,
and
this is
turn-
a carpet, so you wouldn't really hear.
Can you
any
do it on the
footsteps.
table, or can you not make footsteps on a table?
I'd have to stand on the table.
Well,
to do
we're
it.
dancing on Heidi's birthday table.
But I
Woo!
could do. No,
Yeah.
I could do foot.
Yeah.
Like mice, and then sit down, the butt,
Oh.
a dog, or whatever.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think what every kid and every guy wants to know is, how do you make the best on-film fart noise?
I knew you were gonna say that.
Every kid and every guy
Shut
wants
up.
to know,
Wait a second,
as
wait a
a
second.
for Foley artist, how do they make the best fart noise?
Well, there is.
As a woman, I am very interested in this as well. Go on.
I got something to shut him up. I cannot. I brought my balls. Go
Oh
What? Your Ben one?
ahead and do the noise. I'm just gonna plug his mouth up.
boy. Should we give it our best go?
Yeah, let's do it.
No, we don't do that sound. But sometimes they'll need a stomach growl, and when we're doing a 30-minute cloth pass of people walking, and sitting down, we're using cloth on our lap with a mic. And your stomach growls, they stop and cut it out.
Don't
And then-
talk to him. It's not his show. Talk to me.
You were bending over.
Well, Heidi has a problem with that.
in your mouth. You go ahead and keep talking.
Okay, so
Oh my God, I'm very uncomfortable.
yeah, I know. Anyway,
talking.
when we needed a stomach
I
growl,
hate
we
when
couldn't
guys
get
talk
one.
about stuff like that. That's
Yeah.
just. Isn't there other stuff? It's just.
Okay.
There is, but
Boys
come
think
on,
that's
it's
funny.
it's
You wanna
natural.
know what? No, I'm going to clarify
natural.
something on this because my boyfriend hates fart jokes.
It's not
He
attractive.
absolutely hates them. And we were watching Amy Schumer last night, and there
Oh.
was a whole sketch of just fart jokes, and I could not stop laughing. And he
funny.
looked at me like he was going to break up with me. Like,
No, my
Lori,
boyfriend.
this is a new boyfriend. Lori. Do
Just
not
kidding.
screw it up
I
over
know.
fart jokes, okay? I do not screw it up with fart jokes.
well, we were friends for a very long time. Well, a long time. So he knew what he was getting himself into. He knew that I was going to laugh at fart jokes and only shave my legs when I really felt like it.
you know what? That's fabulous. I don't think fart jokes are funny, and I shave my legs twice a day. So there's for me, I mean, we're very different. You know what I mean?
That's
But
right.
Yeah, everybody's different.
So
Well, I can't shave all the time because I have to do, since we work alone, and a lot of times in shows I do, men will scratch their beard. So
Whoa.
I will
What
have
do you
to
do?
go. I take an unshaved leg
oh dear God.
and I scratch it in front of the mic.
Oh, do you just leave like one section of your leg? There's like one hairy section. That's your sound effect.
No.
That's like the nail file.
No, but if I'm going to work, I mean, nobody knows this, but now the world knows it. I haven't even told my boyfriend or anybody, but I will not shave because I'll have to do that. And I don't want them to say, oh, girls can't do this job. I did have a studio say that once.
So if it
Because
was
I
like
have
a
to-
hairy leg, you can just like.
I can
Well, like a
scratch it.
stub-
All right,
Lovely.
that's enough. You're just
Anyway,
you're cutting into her
Cutting
talent
into my
time,
time.
and you're cutting into your singing time. All right, the three of you.
I'm just very
So,
curious. I'm as curious as
Frank,
you are.
Put the ball in his mouth. All right, so back
Here
to
it is.
So anyway, so how do you? Is there something when the guys do this?
No, we don't do.
Then of course I have to bring it up.
Sometimes we'll do something funny and send it to the dub stage.
Oh, that's funny.
There was this heavy scene between a guy and a girl in a motorhome, and the girl's sitting down, and the guy sits down next to her, and he sits really slowly down. So we added a sound there.
I'm sure he
I didn't
was
say the word.
very pleased with
We
that.
send it to the stage. They were hysterics. They thought
that's
it was really funny.
You know, if somebody did that to me during one of my acting jobs, I would.
The guy never saw it. He never saw it.
It's like that's why you don't be a bitch on the set or mess with
Oh,
wardrobe,
yeah.
or why you don't get pissed off at wardrobe and hair people.
That's right.
And you don't know this, but like I got real pissed off on the set of Deuces Wild, and they screwed me over. I was in
What'd
there.
they do?
She changed my outfit. I was out, and then she wouldn't curl my eyelashes.
Wow.
And whatever she did, I didn't look as pretty.
That pussy.
And I'm telling you, and I had to try to be nice and nice and nice and nice. And finally, like the first AD was like, "You can't do anything to her. She is Fairuza Balk's right hand girl. You can't do anything. Like she needs to be consistent. You cannot do this." Because I was like, "Oh my god, I feel awful. My eyelashes aren't curled. I'm wearing frumpy clothes and shoes." And I wear heels. Like, I'm a sexy person. I have an hourglass figure. I'm one of the pinup girls for the soldiers in Iraq. I have long hair. Like, I was born this way. My mother got so jealous. She chopped my hair. I love you, Mom. I'm not saying that, but you didn't like my hair or my personality or that people liked me. So, you know, and they did. And I knew I was born to do this. But I'm just saying, like, that's the kind of stuff, like, you cannot mess with people or they will screw with you. But back to the sound effects. How did we even get over here? You know, it's the ADD or the wine.
No, I haven't.
But Lori, did you follow me?
No.
Yeah,
I
she
did because
doesn't-
I have ADD. I was right there with you.
Well, she wasn't, and you know, I'm trying to get the whole audience involved. Anyway,
It
so
depends on the type of ADD because there's the ADD that can follow along and there's the ADD that is totally off somewhere else.
okay, Clint, I love you, but I just want you to shut up and sing. So what you sing children's songs and
No, in
voiceover?
movies I get
I'm sorry,
hired.
you're really cute. I'm not being mean,
She's being mean.
Lori.
No, I do kids songs.
Frank's not even talking. We should just brush his hair.
Okay.
Frank Greenfield is an amazing producer. Beyonce, Usher, you know, Heidi Selexa. Hell, I do not sing. And my mother told me I had a nasally voice when I was a child, and that just ruined it for me. And then I realized that everybody said, "Oh, well, you know, like when your mother says you can't sing because your nasally voice." I'm like, my mother screwed me up. That's it. Just kidding. I just really was not born with that gift. Okay, but back to you. So where are we now? We're back in the sound,
The singing
yeah.
kid stuff, like the Lego movie,
Yeah.
the South Park movie.
You were in those?
I sang all the songs. in
Do
the
it,
South
do
Park.
it, do
South
it.
Park,
Do it, do it,
definitely
do it,
South
do it,
Park.
do it, do it, do it, do
No,
it, do
it's,
it.
it's like Uncle Fucker, you know.
Do it, do it,
Yeah,
do it,
do
do
it,
it,
do
do
it,
it, do
I
it,
don't
do it,
remember
do it.
the words. I would have to have the song. The
Do
songs. It's
well.
I
like-
love the
just,
Uncle
just
Fucker
do
song.
the sound. Just you know, speak in another language or something, and do the actual sound. Like do the
like
rhythm.
singing of the-
You don't
I
have to
don't
do the whole
remember
sing.
that. I don't
You don't
remember.
have to do the whole singing, but can't you do like
They
something?
had a song. They had the song about farts.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
well,
I
Clint,
can't.
you do it. You do it, Clint.
I can't remember it. I've done
I
so
remember
many
the
movies.
Uncle Fucker one, kind of like.
It's such
"Get
a
your
great
Uncle
song."
Face, Uncle Fucker.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. So
Yeah, I
sing,
just
sing,
can't remember it.
sing something in the little kid's voice to me.
Oh my gosh!
About
I sang
me
Happy
or-
birthday to you.
You can
already?
sing "Happy Birthday." It's this part 2 of the show.
Okay.
So
Can
it's-
anybody else sing kids song?
I can do it. Well, no, not for
No,
me.
I'll sing it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Heidi. Happy birthday to you. I'm really scared to sing this song, Heidi.
It's okay, sweetie. You sounded terrific.
It's funny. I do it a lot.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
I can do little boys, but when they reach puberty, it's over.
Okay, so I can do little kids' voices too, and I do the giggle. I'm the giggle. So, like, everyone's like, your giggle should be like, here, you ready?
Let me hear
You guys
it.
want to hear my giggle?
I do.
Lori, have I showed you my giggle? I haven't showed you my giggle.
No, I've
it.
heard the giggle, and I like it.
How many years? I mean, not how many years, but how many different ways have you heard the giggle? You ready?
I feel like this is a new hip hop dance.
It
Yeah,
depends if
I
I'm
know.
flirting, and it depends if I'm happy, and it depends on the mood. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Oopsies. So anyway, she's gonna try to mimic me.
No, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to do voiceover. You
Yeah.
can do it because you have a fantastic voice.
Thank you. Oh, I've had agents before, but
And I can teach. I can. I
yes.
can teach you. I can tell you right now exactly what to do with that giggle.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Change your tempo.
Okay.
Break it up
Uh-huh.
so that each one is different.
Okay. Okay. So like higher and lower. Okay.
So-
Ready?
Change the length of each,
Okay. All right. I can change the length.
of each piece of it.
I almost. Never mind. Okay. You ready?
The long one.
Oh.
Real high.
Oh, a really high
A
one.
high one.
Like a. I have to. I feel like my diaphragm is squashed from sitting down
Oh yeah.
with my legs crossed, because I have a skirt on, and you're not supposed to, uncross your legs with the skirt on under the table.
So
So
I'll help you with that stuff,
well-
and we'll do it.
and okay, how do you make a sound effect for somebody who's kissing, like kissing?
Oh, that's enough. Okay.
Is that a different? Is that hard?
I can do it right now.
Okay,
I
go
just
ahead.
need a Kleenex.
Okay, Lori, get your Kleenex out.
What are you looking at me?
Like, it's a clean
Hold
out.
on, hold on.
I have to take the lipstick off because
I
when I
have,
do
yeah.
it, it's
Are you
gonna
sure
be,
it's not like
Oh,
slurping
it'll be
spaghetti?
like I'm really kissing.
I know. I really want to know, how do you do kissing
I'll
effects?
show you.
You know?
It's
I
very-
can't
It's
be
like-
positive though
I
that
don't
this
care.
has not been used.
I'm a Foley artist. I drink dirty water.
Delicious.
Oh my God. Dirty water. Why would you have to drink dirty water?
Because
Just
if
to make it-
someone hasn't cleaned the glass and the water in the closet, and I'm in a hurry and I have to just grab it, I have to drink
Well,
it.
that's your own damn fault for being in a
I
hurry.
usually don't do it anymore. 'Cause-
Okay.
Okay.
So and then right after she does the
This is
sound,
kissing,
okay, and
making-
then can you guys do your duet together, the love effect duet, another one, or do you want to? Never mind. I just
Okay, I'm gonna
Was
make
it
out
Happy
with
Birthday?
somebody.
Lori's like, no, I'm not singing for you anymore, bitch. Okay,
No,
go
I'll
ahead.
sing for you, but we already sang the duet.
But I want another happy or something with the two of you, because you're like so amazing.
Did we already sing Happy Birthday?
We have not yet. So
Okay, we
I'm
can
gonna
sing Happy
introduce
Birthday.
a love
we'll
song
do
with a
Clint,
make out.
you should know if you sang me happy birthday.
Well, we've had a lot of wine
had-
since then.
Well,
all right.
I haven't had any.
No, yeah, we're sober.
Yeah.
You and I.
they're sober.
Yes.
We're sober.
We are.
Go ahead and kiss. Oh,
You just make
Wait.
out with your hand.
Uh-huh.
that's very simple.
I've done that. Just kidding.
Wow, that is like super.
It's gross.
It's so, you know the thing where like you can't listen to like mouth noises?
Yeah.
I have that.
What if it was like, can you use your
Those are-
ankle?
It's gross, but that's what we do.
You
it's
probably
very
you
realistic,
probably
that's why
can
it's so
do
gross.
any part of your skin.
Any part of
So
your skin.
If you're limber, you could be
If you
Marilyn
can do-
Manson.
you can do your shoulder. Just like,
So when
Just-
you hear in a movie now, people kissing, you're going to know it's Foley because everything is extra.
So
There's
you're
nothing-
so it's you. And how many Emmys have you won? 2 Emmys.
2 Emmys and about 6 Golden Reels.
Wow, I'm so I think that's amazing, because we don't even know, like, how do we don't even know.
what
that
if there was
this-
Foley? I mean, it's kind of going kind of dark here. But what if there was a Foley? Like, how do we know there's not Foley artists for porn?
There are. There are.
course
So they're
there
just
are.
like in the background, like.
No,
I had an experience like that one.
I've done.
It was.
It was in 6th
That's
grade.
it, Clint.
She's coming back. She's coming back.
Where's my ball? Put it in your mouth. Give me my ball. You're gonna shut up.
Do it.
Foley artist for the show. Are you needing another Kleenex for your lipstick? Gosh, Clint, I'm telling you what, you have got to learn to behave appropriately in front of women. You know what? I don't know what to do with him, Frank.
Hey, you know what?
Why are you looking at me?
I'm just.
You know what? You have opened that door in the past.
You did some problems last night.
Problem.
You created some problems last night.
I did not.
First of all, it's my birthday night, the night before, birthday eve, whatever.
Coconut.
And then he calls me, and he's just talking. And then he's like, well, what are you doing tonight? And I didn't. He thought he was asking me to come with him to something. He asked me what I was doing. That's not asking me to go somewhere or to come.
Yeah, but when you said what you were doing, you were obviously busy at the moment. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna bother asking her to go out if she's busy. She's obviously focused, preparing, getting in the zone for tomorrow night's show.
Right, but then.
So why would I?
But you could have. I would have gone if you would have given me an earlier notice. Besides, an hour before, and I was driving, and then
the last thing was spontaneous, though. The second thing.
No, but this is what he did. He goes. He thought he asked me to come with him. So then I find out from another mutual friend that they're going to see Clint sing somewhere. Where was this at?
I actually didn't perform last night. No.
He just did karaoke, which is totally
but I
lame.
went to go support. There was this show. I'm actually performing at this show next Wednesday.
Well, we'll be there.
Yes, it's at the Romanov. It actually used to be R&B Live. It's off of Ventura Boulevard, and it's called the weekly show they have is called The Mic, and the person who puts it on is Billy Moss.
Are you girls passing notes during my show?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, write me something sexy.
Okay.
So you're gonna be there next Wednesday. People can come see you sing. Okay. So
it starts at 8 p.m. It's a Empire viewing party as well.
So you thought because you contacted me and asked me what I was doing, that was your way of saying, hey, I'm asking you to come with. And I said, no.
Well, I wanted to find out what you were doing. If you were free, then I was going to ask you to go out.
Why wouldn't you just say what it was? I know.
Because I don't, sometimes I just don't.
You're just you're sweet and talented, but you're a little, airheadish upstairs. So again,
sometimes, and I will admit that.
So
and it's
Lori,
okay. I'm
okay.
human.
Can we focus on Lori? She's got an album coming out.
She does.
I do. This
Monday.
And Clint, by the way, was on American Idol season 10 and is in love with Lori's talent, like we all are.
Oh, thank you.
And he's like, she gives me chills. And as you know, I could roll Clint off like down the street and run a bus over him and throw him out of an airplane and, suffocate him for 2 hours, and he would come back to life and run on the stage and perform beautifully. I mean, he's amazing. You're
I was
just
really
amazing.
wondering where you were going with that.
Yeah, I know, because I heard rolling, and I thought she was going to say something totally
No,
different.
I swear, this guy can literally walk on any stage under any circumstance and nail it, And so can Lori. And I put her under the test all the time, and I hate to do that with you guys, but that is something I think is the true talent. So just so you know, whenever you come on my show, Sweet Pea,
Yes.
I like Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You. And I want you to do my show songs and my Dr. Thede sponsor songs, but I want you to do your song right now.
Great. This is
From your album
This is
coming
a
out.
song from the album. It's a cover, but it's really one of my favorites.
You're going to really like it. It's going to give you goosebumps. You're going to call that ex-boyfriend and say, maybe I was wrong. What are you doing tonight? Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm busy.
Like a flower waiting to bloom, like a light bulb in a dark room. I'm just sitting here waiting for you to come on home, turn me on. Like the desert, waiting for the rain. Like a school kid, waiting for the spring. I'm just sitting here, waiting for you to come on home and turn me on. My poor heart, it's been so dark since you've been gone. After all, you're the one who turns me on. You're the only one who can turn me back on. My hi-fi is waiting for a new tune. My glass is waiting for some fresh ice cubes. I'm just sitting here waiting for you to come on home and turn me on. My poor heart, it's been so dark since you've been gone. After all, you're the one who turns me on. You're the only one who can turn me back on. My hi-fi is waiting for me too. My glass is waiting for some fresh ice cubes. I'm just sitting here waiting for you to come on home and turn me on. Turn me on.
She's on my team.
That was great.
That was hot.
Oh, thanks. Thank you, Frank.
Thank you.
That
Yo.
Appreciate that.
Frank, you did great for never doing her song, but that was freaking hot.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Like
you.
I felt that was Adele. That was
Like a Tina Marie.
yeah. Oh my.
Kind of.
Well, that was hot.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. And again,
like Lauren.
thank you, Frank, for just picking that up. I mean, we didn't even
really,
know we were going to do this.
I'm sorry.
how we
I do
roll,
not.
baby.
Yeah.
I
That's how we
don't. I
roll.
don't want to talk anymore. I just want you to shut up and sing.
Okay.
But we have to end the show, and this sucks because I want to shut up now, which is really rare. I mean, you guys are amazing. Like, thank you.
Well, thank you.
I mean, can
Thank you,
we?
Heidi.
Can you come on the show? We'll just do another show tomorrow.
Okay.
And you can come on and sing tomorrow.
Great.
And you can come on and sing. You can play, and then you can do the buzzer. I'll be J Lo. I mean, I'll be Heidi High. You're on
Heidi, Heidi, Heidi.
Right. So we're gonna end this show with a thought here. You know, sometimes people make you feel good and you don't know why, and you don't know why sometimes it seems like it's right to have, you know, a relationship with somebody, but it drains you. You know, they're always angry, you're fighting, they're negative. It's unhealthy. It's, you know, when something's unhealthy. It's unhealthy to be verbally abusive. It's unhealthy to feel drained. It's unhealthy to suck someone's energy. It's unhealthy to be needy. But sometimes you have a friend or a person or even somebody you meet in the street or somebody you work with. You're like, I just love her. I don't care if she's like 40 years older than me. She makes me feel so good. Whatever it is, like, those are the kind of people you need to surround yourself with. The ones that you just want to call and just, they make you happy. You know what I mean? Like, they just make you happy. It doesn't matter what it is. So when you're thinking about who you want to spend the rest of your life with, and, you know, your best girlfriend makes you happy and you can't marry her because you're not a lesbian or you're not, you know, or your best guy friend, you guys just chill all the time. You don't need a girl, you know, unless she has breasts because you guys aren't gay. But, you know, you guys enjoy each other, right? Those are the kind of people you need to, you know, but hopefully you will find somebody that you are attracted to that, you know, that's how you feel. And that's how you know it's right. It's not always about who's the best looking, who's the richest, who's the smartest, who, you know, who can do what for you. LA is very vain. The world is vain, but LA is 10 times vainer, you know? So Orange County has people who, you know, I just want the big house and they want to be on the next, you know, reality show. In LA, people want to, it's all about their career. So it has to be a degree of vanity that's even bigger. You need to look at that when you're with somebody, because that doesn't change. So remember, it's how you feel that makes you feel good. And it's all about feeling good. And there's another happy Heidi thought. I'm Heidi Selexa with Out of the Friend Zone. Ooh, I think I'm feeling good. Oh, thanks, friends. I have no idea which one I would choose, by the way, because you all make me feel so good. Maybe
And
I'll
I'm feeling good.
Ooh, that's
Choose for what specifically? Because I might bow out of the.
I just love to call and talk your ear off, you know.
I know, yeah, that's true.
That makes me feel good. Thank you so much for the program. This is Clint June Camboa over here. He's the cute little Filipino. Did I call you something else? He was on American Idol season 10. He also has an album coming out, and he has a record deal. And we just love him to pieces, except when he comes over my apartment and makes a mess. And then here's Frank Greenfield, who is an amazing producer, produced for Beyonce and Usher and several others. You can say the names. I cannot keep track of your resume because you are so talented.
Oh, thank you. Heidi.
And your goal is to get Clint, stardom.
That's one of the goals, yeah.
You know, he'd be happy rolling around in his bedroom watching, video games and movies, but that's not, he's got.
Won't make us any money. That's
No,
for sure.
the thing is, he's too talented to do that. So
That's
we
right.
have to pick him up and bring him out of the house. And then Lori Pascalino, who is the show singer for my show, and she is. When I heard her, I melted in the piano bar. Lori, you are amazingly talented.
Thank you.
Thank you for singing Whitney Houston's "I Was Always Love You." On the spot for me at any moment.
Only for you.
We're standing in a grocery store line. I'm like, start singing right now, Lori.
I will not do that.
I try so hard with her too. But Lori, your album is coming out this Monday.
Yes, it is.
And the name of the album?
The Live Project. And it will have my name on it, Lori Pasquino, and it'll be on iTunes and just about everywhere you can buy a CD.
I think we should have you doing a song every show. And
Great.
we need to do a new Heidi Selexa Out of the Friend Zone song. And Dr. Thede, SoCal Oral Surgery, my sponsor for the show, another song for him.
Happy to do
And then
it.
you can wear my fairy feathers and be a fairy with me during the commercial.
Okay, sure. Whatever makes you happy.
She never says no, usually. It's like, I thought you were going to say, no, I'm not wearing the wings.
Let's clarify. I never say no to your silly thoughts. That was not a message for the gentleman out there.
Oh. Just glad you clarified that, okay? I always say, no, I'm a bitch. You wouldn't know it right away. So Paige, Paige Pollock, she is fabulous. She's a Foley artist, and she can make any sound effect that you want and do anything that you need and create anything that you need. Am I right?
It's true.
And you do amazing voiceover. She sounds like a 5-year-old, and she's 20. So, that's just, a really great talent to have. And I'm Heidi Selexa. I've got talents. I can talk and giggle, and people like me. And I'm really smart with advice.
And funny.
Well, thank you. That's so nice. Except when I'm a bitch. Anyway, I'm Heidi Selexa with Out of the Friend Zone. Thank you so much for watching and listening.
Hey, you're listening to Out of the Friend Zone with Heidi Selexa. Yeah.